Show them all. Show them. Hold on. Let's take a moment, y'all. Let's take a moment. Let's watch the. There he is. There he is. Oh, this is beautiful.
That's all you got?
Yeah. Oh.
You shouldn't be competing against men. I don't want to see a Claressa Shields in the boxing ring against a Terrence Crawford or a Jamal Charlo or a Canelo Alvarez. I don't want to see one of these ladies in UFC going up against Marab.
She has been calling out male boxers, and I'm talking the best of the best, as if she could beat them. No, seriously, this is totally serious. Like, I'm not, this isn't a wind up. I mean, she's hurt there pretty badly. Yeah. Like, you see, she lays down and she ain't hopping back up. This is why women should not be in a ring with a man, in my opinion. Or if you are sparring a man, she's going full.
Claressa Shields defended herself, stating that she has sparred with men throughout her career and has even knocked out several male training partners. She emphasized that being knocked down by one man during a session isn't significant and doesn't reflect her true capabilities as a fighter.
I remember years ago when Ronda Rousey joked about how when she was undefeated before Amanda Nunes put it on her. No disrespect to Ronda Rousey, but she was talking about how she could beat Floyd Money Mayweather. Now, come on now. We now know what would have happened to her. We knew it before, but we certainly knew after what we saw Amanda Nunes do to her. And Holly Holmes, by the way, before that. We saw that. We know that in most instances, even though there are women that can beat some men out there, by and large, the elite women don't deserve to be competing against the elite men. And by deserve, I mean, I'm not talking about warranted based on their credentials. I'm talking about based on their gender.
Claressa Shields recently challenged Rolando Romero to a potential professional fight. However, Stephen A. Smith argued that there's essentially no winning scenario for Romero in that matchup.
You only spar against men?
Yeah. So sparring with the men is just like, I can't spar with the women. I have to take it easy on them. Okay. But I'm getting ready for real combat, and I'm trying to knock girls out. All the girls that I fight against are very strong and big. Yeah. I mean, the last girl I fought against, Danielle Perkins, she probably built like you a little bit. You know what I'm saying? And she wasn't nobody to be played with. So when I spar against the men, I can actually throw my punches and see what I'm working with. So when I go to the fight, you know, I don't say like I beat my sparring partners up, but I definitely don't get my ass kicked.
You know? When did you start that? Like just sparring with men?
At the age of 11.
Oh, so you had wow.
When I was 15, I sparred against my first grown man. He was 23, I was 15.
Damn.
I whooped his ass.
Damn.
Meanwhile, Claressa Shields boldly asserted that she could beat any male boxing champion, expressing full confidence in her skills and experience. She highlighted her proven track record and dominance in the ring as evidence that she can back herself against any opponent, regardless of gender.
Bigger gloves while she's wearing smaller gloves, headgear, whatever. Unless you're going to go in there and let her punch you without you punching her at all, without you trying to win at all, without you competing, you just want to be a punching bag, unless that's what you talk about doing. Here are the scenarios. You're going to hit her and have women groups complaining about how you hit a woman. You're hitting on a woman. Or she's going to kick you. Neither's a winnable situation for you. One's more embarrassing than the other. Both are.
Shannon Sharp highlighted the physical distinctions between men's and women's boxing divisions, noting that Claressa Shields.
You could beat in a boxing match?
Absolutely.
Really?
I'm a two-time Olympic gold medalist, undisputed champion. I think people get it kind of, they always say, oh, you know, one man can't beat a man. I spar with men. And I mean, I drop men, I bust men nose, I beat men apart.
Claressa Shields stated that she has been sparring with men for over 20 years, underscoring her vast experience and confidence in facing male opponents. She emphasized that this long-term practice has equipped her to compete at the highest levels, regardless of gender.
Come on now, did you not see the defense and the offense in my last fight?
Can I ask you a question, Claressa?
Can you answer the
yes.
question? Did you not see the offense and
that
defense?
That was against Frank Sean. This is Rolly, a 3-division champ.
Listen, guys that really know how to box, I would tell you that they can do what they can do, that they better boxers or skilled or powerful, whatever than me. Rolly is not.
Claressa, even if he walks around at 180, and he walks around, let's just say for the sake of argument, if he's making weight at 147, I'm saying he's probably walking around at 160, 165. I'm going to be generous and say he's stripping between 15 and 20 pounds off. Even at 155, 165, his body still produces more testosterone as yours. Nobody
ever said I was stronger than Rolly. I never said that. You said that. I am telling you off of pure boxing. Look, Deontay Wilder had 41 knockouts. He getting there with a pure boxer like Tyson Fury and lose. This is men to men, but I am telling you, skill to skill.
Claressa Shields proclaims herself the greatest woman of all time, dubbing herself GOAT, and asserts that just as Muhammad Ali.
There you go. Good right hand.
Claressa Shields also revealed that she is the highest-paid female boxer, sharing that her fight earnings have surpassed $8 million. She stressed that this success reflects her exceptional skill, dedication, and position as one of the most accomplished female boxers in history.
Is it GWOAT? Is that how it's said?
Yeah,
GWOAT?
like GOAT, but GWOAT, yeah.
Yeah. You made that up, didn't you?
Greatest woman of all time. Muhammad Ali made it up, greatest of all time. I just added the W because I'm a woman.
I love it.
Speaking of the Alis, you got 2 GWOAT chains, and you and Layla, y'all had conversation. Well, I've heard some on the internet about you guys getting at it. She gonna want one of them.
She gonna want what?
One of those GWOAT chains.
You know, if Layla Ali can beat me in a fight, I would give it to her if she can beat me in a fight.
Alongside her professional accomplishments, Claressa Shields addressed the ongoing online rumors and false narratives circulating about her personal life.
Yeah, listen, women in sports have been doing a lot the past couple years with the WNBA, soccer, even in boxing. I'm not the only woman who's making money.
Right.
But to have this deal get done, I feel like, you know, I'm getting my just due. I won 2 Olympic gold medals. I have 19 world championships right now.
Come on now.
And I think it's fitting to have this great deal come about. And this is a different talk from the time that me and you last spoke, Nate.
Right. That's great. It's good to hear that. You have, how many fights do you have in this deal?
It's a 2-year contract.
A 2-year contract.
Yeah.
So you're getting $8 million over the next 2 years. Anything?
Yeah, but the best thing about this deal is it's the signing bonus. Right, so before I step into the ring, I get a large amount. Before I see the 8 M's is just like the minimum. You know, there's other stuff you get around that.
Okay.
So this deal is actually bigger than that. That's just the number that we decided to put out there because if you want to do the math, right? But that's just the minimum.
Right.
That's not.
She clarified that numerous claims, including insinuations about her romantic or intimate relationships, were entirely false. In response to these defamatory statements, Claressa Shields confirmed that she is taking legal action to protect her reputation and hold those spreading misinformation accountable.
Are you lying, telling 50 that we did anything? I have never been romantically nothing with this man. Never kissed him, hugged him too hard. Is this man crazy? This stud-looking ass boy is pissing me off. And then 50 think that just because he can go talk about let's talk about how you recognize weirdo niggas. One, I don't know you, right? But somehow you always got videos and pictures of me. I ain't know who this man was to my best friend me, the one that called him, the one that called his dumb ass. She said, Rest, did you know that this dude, Maserati Bud, got you all over his page? I said, what you mean? She sent me his page. I go to his page. It's nothing but pictures.
Claressa Shields also highlighted her drawing power, noting in a recent interview that she made history by headlining an event that attracted around 18,000 fans live in the arena, with approximately 77% of the audience being women. She used this achievement to showcase how women's boxing can pull large, passionate crowds and to challenge misconceptions about the marketability of female fighters. Shields emphasized that her ability to fill a major venue reflects the growing interest in women's combat sports and reinforces her belief that female boxers deserve the same opportunities, pay, and promotion as their male counterparts.
Dummies believe what anything 50 say. Only dummies believe this dude. Only dummies. People on straight drugs. That's why he played with y'all like that. Well, I don't do drugs. You're not gonna play with me. Can't even be cool with niggas. I promise you. I'm never being like cool or trying to be nice with him. It's over with. It's over with. Nope. He done blew that. He done blew that. Claressa drop a diss track. I'm thinking about it. I'm thinking about it. Real shit. It's my last time entertaining it. Now, my lawyer's on it. And 50, you're going to have to do a video letting everybody know that you lied on my cat. I hope you're ready to do that. Because if you don't, you still getting sued. You getting sued if you do it. I don't give a you getting sued, 40 Cent.
Claressa Shields has made it clear that her exceptional skill and commanding presence in the ring often make opponents hesitant to face her. She believes this explains why Keith Thurman pointed out that Rolando Romero
never wanted to say how many levels we was apart. I didn't want to say that because it was like, at the end of the day, I rocks with you. But now when you start coming for the queen, I gotta show you, baby, it's levels to this. And you're not up here. You're good, but I'm greater than great. Like, I'm up here. These men, the fact that I fight how I fight, and the fact that it ain't been done yet, but that they feel that it's possible that, oh my God, she can beat a man. If I can beat a man in boxing, I can beat them, who regular men.
I think that's the issue, though. They know, like, she could probably get me. She shouldn't be saying that.
They intimidated. That's the issue. But I can't help that if you don't train, you don't work out, that I'm boxing for 18 years. I can't help that. But ain't no regular Smojo, man or woman, off the block about to come and give me the hands. It's not gonna happen. It's not gonna happen. Like, I done sparred against Earl Spence, Shakur Stevenson, Jamel Herring, Robert Easton. I done sparred against some really great boxers. And the thing is, I ain't saying that I beat these guys up, but I didn't go in there and get dropped and get curved out. I went in there and boxed and did my thing.
Terrence Crawford praised Claressa Shields as an extraordinary fighter, recognizing her talent and accomplishments in boxing. However, he suggested that when Shields calls out male fighters, she may not actually intend to face all of them in the ring. According to Crawford, these call-outs often serve to showcase her confidence, generate publicity, and highlight her dominance, drawing attention to women's boxing. He emphasized that her statements are primarily aimed at promoting the sport and her personal brand, rather than presenting realistic proposals for professional mixed-gender matchups.
Stronger. I am strong as hell at heavyweight. And I know that from how I punch the pads, from the guys I'm sparring with, their reactions when we get tied up in, if we get, tied up in our sparring, how I'm pushing them back, and I got pretty big shoulders and a pretty big back, and, I'm actually super strong at heavyweight. So I'm carrying everything the same, and I still got my speed, which we were worried about. But hey, it's still.
Many observers have noted that when athlete, Claressa Shields, American professional boxer, calls out Rolando Romero.
Yesterday to Claressa Shields, you know who Claressa is, right? Obviously. She said that she wants to fight men and then threw out names of guys she could beat. She said she could beat Keith Thurman, she could beat Sean Porter, she could beat Triple G. When you hear Claressa say that, like, what's your reaction to that?
She's confident. She's confident in her ability and her skills, but that's pretty much what she's saying. I don't think she really want to get in the fight. In the ring with those fighters that she called out. But at the same time, it just tells you that, you know, she's so dominant in the female boxing world that she need a man to fight, you know. But I don't believe she would actually step foot in the ring with those guys. But she's very confident, and it shows.
Fans and analysts frequently debate the idea of male versus female boxing matches, often pointing to differences in physicality, safety, and fairness. Many maintain that separate men's and women's divisions exist because biological factors such as muscle mass and strength can give men a natural advantage in head-to-head competition. Some consider whether weight classes could offset these differences or if such bouts might attract interest, yet most official organizations rarely approve mixed-gender fights due to concerns over safety and competitive balance. Opinions vary widely, ranging from strict opposition based on biology and risk to those who argue that skill and mutual consent should play a central role in the discussion.
Stronger than you. They're stronger, they're bigger, they're faster. You might be more polished, you might have more accolades, you might have the aura of this unstoppable, immovable object as a woman, but not as a man. You will get beat by Rolly Romero and you will get hospitalized by a guy like Gennady Golovkin, which you called out one time. I can come out of retirement right now at 40, in my mid-40s, and beat a Claressa Shields. You cannot do that, Chris Mannix. You cannot disrespect women's greatness and men's greatness, or not even greatness, just average, because Rolly Romero is average.
Well, let me drill down that for a minute there, because I fundamentally agree with you that Claressa cannot beat Rolly. I mean, Rolly, for all his wackiness, can punch. And even though he is several weight classes lighter than Claressa Shields, you get hit by Rolly, it's different. It's a lot different than getting hit by Lonnie Daniels and Franchon Cruz-Dezurn and all the women that she has fought over the last couple of years. Even if it's just body shots that someone like Rolly is throwing, it would be it would end badly for.
Teddy Atlas highlighted that Claressa Shields' brilliance is undeniable. She remains unbeaten, holds titles across multiple divisions, and possesses elite skills. Yet, Atlas pointed out that one reason Shields may be targeting male fighters is the absence of a legendary rivalry in women's boxing. Iconic showdowns have historically shaped a fighter's legacy, pushing them to their peak and producing defining moments in the sport. Lacking a prominent female adversary to challenge her regularly, Shields could be looking at male opponents to truly test herself, draw attention, and stage the kind of headline-making bouts that secure lasting recognition.
Fighter fights a male fighter. I don't know, bro. That's cold. Because if he really whoop her ass.
But she calling him out.
I know, but I could see this backfiring. I wouldn't do it, bro.
I'll fight him at 154.
Bro, that shit would be crazy.
So serious.
She look kind of thick, too.
Yeah, she gonna watch that.
But
what if she don't?
They gonna make her
he might knock her out.
My nigga, if he beat the shit out of her, this gonna backfire on him, bro. He shouldn't do it,
bro.
He gonna get slandered
like that.
Yes, bro.
That's gonna be bad for him.
Is he considering taking the fade?
Hey, he can't. In no way can he win that fight. Even if he win, he loses.
Yeah.
He can't win that fight, bro.
You beating up a girl.
First
of all, you can't even win because you enter in the ring with her. That's a loss.
They're gonna say you won because she a girl.
That's a loss. He gonna do her like the Hawk? No, that's crazy, dog.
I mean, would you do it though?
For the chili, yeah.
They was like, you got to box Heather. Celebrity match.
I'm gonna get in there and
Get
punch on
outside,
her. I'm gonna punch on Heather and that motherfucker. But that's cool.
Claressa Shields has consistently proven her dominance, skill, and self-assurance in boxing, cementing her status as one of the sport's most accomplished female athletes. Undefeated and a multi-division world champion, she has repeatedly demonstrated her ability to perform at the highest level, often sparring with men and asserting that she could beat top male fighters. Her bold challenges, including targeting Rolando Romero, reflect both her confidence and her drive to break barriers in a sport long separated by gender. Shields also accused Romero of fabricating a story about their alleged first encounter, which he says never occurred, suggesting he did so out of fear, intimidated by her talent and reputation inside the ring.
Some of the greatness of what Claressa Shields is doing going to be taken away because she doesn't have the dance partner? It doesn't seem like there's anybody there, especially at the heavyweight division, for her to dance with.
Yeah, that's a good point. that's probably the most important point as far as her legacy. She's going to have a great legacy as, if not the greatest of all time, one of the greatest of all time. Definitely going to be in that conversation. She's going to be in that group. She's going to be in that group of 3 or 4 great women. But she don't have... She's got the titles. That's pretty special. She's got the divisions. See, that's where she separates herself. She's won in so many different weight categories, so many different weight divisions, where she's got that. And she's got the 0, of course, at the end of her record. So she's got all of that. She's technically so solid. John David Jackson should get...
Do you think Claressa Shields should take on male opponents, or is her legacy already solidified in women's boxing? Drop your thoughts in the comments below. I'd love to hear what you think.